Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm the co-founder and CEO of MoEngage. I would like to welcome you all today to the MoEngage Next Customer Connect virtual event. This is our first virtual sort of a summit, which is focused towards sharing the direction of MoEngage in terms of our product direction, industry developments with regards to customer engagement, and also kind of share some of the actionable learnings from some of the customers as well. Um, so, um, and while we go through, I mean, this is going to be a kind of a session that will happen for about 2 to 2.5 hours. And during all this session, if you have any questions at any point of time, please feel free to ask them with the Q&A button section that you have. We will try to answer some of them during the session. And we also have set up a specific slot at about 1.5 hours after the main keynote pieces, where we will also kind of do a live answers for some of the questions that we haven't been able to answer. So please feel free to ask any questions at any point of time. And we want this to be highly interactive. It's already virtual, so it's even more important for you to kind of make this. We want this to be more interactive with a Q&A approach. I'll probably start with kind of sharing the agenda for today. So this is the agenda for today. I'll probably give you some. I'll probably share a keynote in terms of the direction, the MoEngage, where we are headed. And then our head of product would basically share some of the exciting product innovations that we have been in the works for over the last couple of quarters. And then we'll follow it by some of the customer stories from some of the selective brands that we have selected in terms of the way that they have leveraged the MoEngage platform. Tata Sky, Wakefit, and Kutiki. So we have selected these with regards to some of the unique ways that they are leveraging the MoEngage platform. And then we'll also have Atma, who is our head of customer success, talk about how we are investing in terms of helping you succeed and make the most out of the MoEngage platform. So that's the agenda for today. We'll try to keep it as much interactive, and we are sure that you'll love a lot of things that are coming that we are basically kind of talking about today. I'd like to kind of first start off with saying that I would like to thank each and every customer of MoEngage for your continuous kind of engagement and support, and inspiring us over the years to always kind of get the best out of the platform. And that's something, and your strength and your belief is what inspires us, and what basically kind of inspires 300 of the team at MoEngage kind of work hard on a daily basis. And then really the key goal that we work towards is to kind of ensure each and every one of you are successful in your businesses, and improve the way that you engage with your customers, right? So that's a big goal that we all of us are working towards. I'll start off with kind of giving a quick recap of 2020, how 2020 has been for MoEngage. And 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us, and in many different ways. And with 2020, we not only kind of survived through as a MoEngage, we also thrived over the last year. And we also kind of invested this time to kind of improve some of the fundamental aspects of our product, which will help you kind of make the best out of MoEngage platform, at the same time improve the experience. Nalin will talk about some of those in a very short span of time. Let me start off with kind of giving a quick recap. So we started off 2020 by raising growth capital towards investing into product innovation, customer success and support efforts, as well as investing into kind of expanding our teams across different parts of the world. North America, we now have offices in we have offices in Boston, on the East Coast as well. We expanded our teams in Southeast Asia. So, we are incredibly proud to have some of the enterprise software investors on board backing us. Um, and we also have welcomed 200 new customers during 2020. And these customers I mean, these are some of the sample set of our customers spread across different parts of the world, and coming from various verticals, from food delivery to music to education technology to real estate to e-commerce to even the DTC, lot of DTC brands that we have onboarded, and also gaming is also one of the new vertical that we have actually kind of significantly expanded in 2020. We're really kind of proud of some of these customers that we have onboarded, and also in a very short span of time, we have been able to kind of expand our onboarding efforts. And at the same time, we also grew our family in terms of the team. We are now a team of about 300 plus people across different functions. And we have about totally around about 130 member product engineering team. We expanded our teams in different parts of the world, like I mentioned, both in North America, Southeast Asia, and also expanded our customer success and support teams. Atma will talk about more of that in the later part of the presentation. We also added new partners on board. We believe in a open partner ecosystem. Our partner, this is an area that we have invested more in 2020, especially. Our partners include technology partners. These can be across. These partners can enrich your customer profile on MoEngage, or help you with better targeting or better personalization. Some of the names you can see it here, like View.ai, Argoid, Mixpanel, Amplitude. We also invested into expanding our agency partners, who basically kind of come with best practices, like Five, Merkle, and so on. We also added some of the system integrated partners as well, who can help some of the enterprises onboard faster. This is an area that we're investing a lot more in 2021 as well, getting some of the and building a very strong partner ecosystem. And while we have been doing all this, I mean, this is one area I would like to really thank all our customers with all the support, with all your references and reviews that you have been able to kind of provide to some of these independent organizations, whether it is Gartner, Forrester, G2. We have been recognized as a leader across most of these as in our category by most of these. We were recognized as a leader by Gartner in the Magic Quadrant globally. We are recognized as a strong performer by Forrester. We are recognized by G2 as a leader across 4 different categories. One of the other things is that I am personally very proud of is that we are recognized as one of the top 25 cloud companies to work for. And happy employees always drive happy customers. So that's something that I'm personally very proud of, and great to have a very engaging workspace, work environment at MoEngage. At the same time, I mean, we have scaled up, I mean, our record levels of customer engagement. The scale that we have been seeing through our technology platform in 2020 has grown more than 2 times. We have seen peaks of about 50 billion personalized communications being sent on a monthly basis, tracking about 1 billion trillion data points, and also 100 billion events, analyzing more than 500 million views on a monthly basis. We also set up our data center in India in early 2020 towards supporting our customers in India who have regulatory reasons as well. So we are proud of the technology platform, and we continuously kind of invest into scalability and reliability on an ongoing basis. So what's next? I would like to, what's next for customer engagement and what's next for MoEngage? So I'd like to kind of start off with setting some predictions for 2021. I think the first prediction that I want to talk about is like insight. Engagement and marketing is going to be more insights driven. I'll talk about that pretty soon. We also believe that customer engagement needs to be seamless across all the channels and should not be siloed, and should not be think of as a siloed. It should start with the customer, and then channels need to kind of should be seamless. Personalization is going to be even more important in the today's landscape, and to be able to enable one-to-one level of personalization at the same time, making it very easy for product owners and marketing teams is you need an AI-driven approach. And that's an area of a significant area of investment for us. We will share some of the things that we have done over the last quarter or so, and we'll unveil some of the products on that front today. We also are seeing significant acceleration of digital transformation, specifically in verticals like banking, insurance, offline retail, telecommunications, which have taken a slower path to kind of transformation. And the most important prediction that I have personally is that today every consumer brand um, has to be customer obsessed or wants to be customer obsessed. And because customers have a lot of choices in any, if you take it any vertical, and the expectations are at all-time high. They expect brands to kind of engage with them in their micro moments, and that requires each consumer brand to truly understand your customers, right? And you require the right CRM platforms that will enable you to do that. But if you look at the CRM, marketing CRM ecosystem out there right now in the world, most of them are focused on campaign management uh, alone, where enabling you to kind of do more campaigns, run more campaigns, and set up more campaigns, and then see results and then kind of improve based on the campaigns. Right? It starts from the campaigns, and the challenge with this approach is also that, I mean, as a marketing person or as a product person, you will run out of the ideas and hypotheses at some point, right? And and that leads to kind of an impersonal customer experience. If you're doing campaign management without the relevant customer insights, you're not kind of sending the right set of communications to the right set of people, because you're not completely sure of which are the users who need attention, which are the users who are dropping off in the customer life cycle. Are we sending too many communications to a certain type of cohorts? Um, am I reaching the users at the right time when there is kind of a when they're almost losing attention, right? So all these are some of the insights that each of us need to be able to kind of improve the customer experience, and that is a framework that we are working on top of. We call this as insights-led engagement, um, where, and you probably have seen our dashboard changing to this whole analyze, segment, and engage. We're also adding personalize very soon. Um, the way we are thinking about this is that, I mean, with our all our analytics and insights capabilities, you can get the right kind of insights in terms of what sort of segments to target, what sort of users to kind of target through our path analysis or through our funnel analysis or through our RFM segmentation, um, and uh, and and then make it very easy to action on top of all these insights, and then engage your customers across, 10 plus channels and also multi-channel journeys in a very seamless fashion, and then take all this in and see the performance and see the impact of all these campaigns on the customer behavior, right? It's like a growth loop that we are thinking, that framework that we are kind of approaching growth, and we'll be investing a lot more on that in this sort of a growth loop. We will be sharing some of the things that we have done on from this across these three areas today, and we'll be investing more, and we'll be sharing more with the future through the future MoEngage next events, as well as on an ongoing basis as well, in terms of this framework. Um, I want to also kind of share a quick overview of the approach that we are taking in terms of building MoEngage. And these are the three brand pillars that set us apart as MoEngage. Um, Firstly, right from day one, the most important cultural value that we have inculcated in each and every employee of MoEngage is being truly customer first. As a team, each of us obsess about you, and also about your end users. We think, and when we are building products, we basically think about how can we improve the experience for the end users, how can we personalize the experience more for the end users, thereby impacting the results for you and making you more successful, right? And I think our recognitions are sort of driven from, I think, our culture. There's a lot more that we need to do on an ongoing basis on this front. We'll continuously strive towards being the most customer obsessed organization in the world. And we have been an innovation driven company right from day one. and we pioneered the whole mobile engagement category in 2014. And we invested into many pioneering capabilities like push amplification, push templates in the recent past, open analytics, and at the same time, we want to continue to make sure that even though we keep adding more and more capabilities, we want to make sure that the platform is very easy to use. And that's something that we have invested specifically in the last 3 quarters. And we are investing over this next 2 quarters as well. We put in significant amount of our roadmap towards making the platform very easy to use. And Nalin will talk about some of those pieces as well pretty soon. And then the most important pillar that I want to stress upon a bit more is the whole community-led approach. Uh, this is an area of investment that has been over the last couple of years, and it is focused towards education. How can we enable our community, our customer community, which includes growth professionals, growth leaders, marketing owners, marketing managers, product leaders, each and every one of you, how can we enable you to learn from each other? And how can we enable you to kind of get the best practices and in terms of how can you leverage platforms like MoEngage and beyond MoEngage as well to drive growth. And this is what we started in like 2 years back, this initiative of Hash Growth. It is now a community of more than 10,000 people across the world. We started with doing like city workshops, city summits. In 2020, we moved them to virtual summits. We also organized master classes, which are more actionable learnings. We just did one yesterday for Indonesia team, Indonesia audience, and we just unveiled a series of growth masterclass series also just today. We also unveiled our Growth Academy last year, which is towards training and certification programs. Atma will talk about that more and also unveil some of the new courses that we have launched. So, yeah, I think these are the three pillars I want to kind of share with all of you.